Good morning, students. Our topic for today is about exercise 6, which is writing, and our focus will be letter writing. There are two types of letters. One is formal and one is informal. For today, we will be learning about informal letters. So what is an informal letter? I'm going to give you 5 seconds to give your thoughts about informal letters. Great! You might have thought of your friends or family members when you are writing an informal letter. In other words, an informal letter is a letter you would write to a friend, a family, or an acquaintance. So let's take a look at the actual exercise 6 example. Here it says, you recently went to the opening day of a new visitor attraction in your town. Write an email to a friend about the day. In your email, you should describe the visitor attraction, explain what happened on the day, say if you think the attraction will be a success or not. Your email should be between 150 and 200 words long. As you can see, I underlined the key important details in this examination. In any type of exams, when you are taking the IGCSE ESL examination, please take note that you have to underline the important details. When writing an informal letter or any types of letters, you have to be familiar with its format. In informal letter, the format that we are going to follow and we must follow should be first, salutation. The salutation that you can use can be either dear or dearest. Then after that, you have to use an introduction. The next will be the body. The body can compose of 2 paragraphs. The next will be conclusion. After your conclusion, you must have a signature. The salutation and signature are simple. What about the others? Let's take a look. In introduction, you have to start with a warm, friendly opening. Ditch the boring, how are you doing? Go for this. It was good to hear from you. Sorry for not replying sooner. I have been very busy. I'm so sorry for taking so long to reply. I have been revising for my exams. Congratulations on your award. It's been a hectic week over here. So sorry I couldn't write to you earlier. This is a good opening because it tells the examiner that you know this person well. Tell them why you're writing the letter. This will be specified in the question paper itself. Keep it very short. In the example above, you could say, I've been dying to tell you about the circus that came to town last Friday. Next is the body. The body of the letter is the actual content of your letter. You have to provide more details about the topic. Use lots of adjectives and verbs, and really relay your thoughts and emotions. Use the prompts and pictures in the question. You can write it in 2 paragraphs to organize your ideas. In the example above, or the previous letter, you could write, nobody knew about the circus arriving, but the moment they opened the entrance, all the villagers started flocking in. Steve and I begged for Mom and Dad to take us there. It was magnificent in every sense of the word. There were talking parrots, tigers jumping through fire hoops. Steve ran scared when he saw the tiger, an elephant that could predict your weight, a fortune teller, and all sorts of things you could see in circuses in movies. Mom was fascinated by the guess the prize tent and spent a lot of money on it, but didn't guess a single one right. Dad and I went to every single tent. My favorite was this magic show. The magician literally turned a rat into a rabbit. I have no idea how. It was truly magical. We stayed there till dusk and then they very reluctantly went back. The circus clearly had won the hearts of all the villagers. And for conclusion, it has to wrap up the letter. For example, I really wish you were there. You would have loved it. Give my regards to Margaret and Aunt Marie. Reply soon. And let me give you additional tips. Take care of spelling, punctuation, and grammar. It's a writing task after all. Don't use abbreviations and slang such as you and OMG. This is an international exam, not an actual email to a friend. Keep the tone very light and warm. An informal letter should be informal. Writing a paragraph for each bullet point given in the question can be a good method of keeping the letter organized. Give personal anecdotes, add details that tell the examiner you really know each other. In my sample answer above, I used the names Steve, Margaret, and Aunt Marie without giving any explanation for who they exactly are, because my friend knows who they are. Try using time phrases. Example, shortly after that, later, that afternoon, after dinner, etc. And keep to the word limit. It should be at least 150 words and shouldn't exceed 2. And this is how your informal letter would look like based on the examination prompt. Dear Ivana, I'm so sorry for taking so long to reply. I've been revising for my exams. I've been dying to tell you about the circus that came to town last Friday. Nobody knew about the circus arriving, but the moment they opened the entrance, all the villagers started flocking in. Steve and I begged for Mom and Dad to take us there. It was magnificent in every sense of the word. There were talking parrots, tigers jumping through the fire hoops. Steve ran away scared when he saw the tiger, an elephant that could predict your weight, a fortune teller, and all sorts of things you see in the circus in movies. Mom was fascinated by the guess the price tent and spent a lot of money on it, but didn't guess a single one right. Dad and I went to every single tent. My favorite was this magic show. The magician literally turned a rat into a rabbit. I have no idea how. It was truly magical. We stayed there till dusk and then very reluctantly went back. The circus clearly had won the hearts of all villagers. I really wish you were there. You would have loved it. Give my regards to Aunt Margaret and Aunt Marie. Reply soon. Your friend, Maggie. So that's it. That's how you write an informal letter. So for today, I need you to write your own version of letter using the same prompt that we use in this video. Okay, good luck! So if you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel.